Is that a sheep on your roof, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm just happy to see you. It seems like Australian sheep. No, it's not Australian sheep. It's New Zealand sheep like to ride at the top of semi-trailers.
And French racehorse raced into a French bar.
That's the beginning of a joke. A rabbi, a priest, and a French racehorse go into a bar.
No, it was just a thirsty horse.
Oh, okay. Well, our genuine positivity message tells us to take action when you know what needs to be done.
Kind of like that guy in Texas that learned how to fix potholes off of YouTube.
Yeah, well, either off of YouTube or he was watching the Domino's commercial and learned how to do it. But stick around. I go off on my rant. Well, I go off topic again, but I talk hockey. Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
I thought we'd go someplace in a different part of the world than we've been to in a while.
Okay. You know, we haven't been for a long time.
Well, we haven't been to New Zealand.
I don't think we've been to New Zealand. Well, maybe we were in New Zealand.
Yeah, we did something with Auckland once. Oh, this is Auckland also. Ah!
Auckland's back. It's got to be another animal story then.
It is. They got cool animals in Australia, man.
The animals in Australia just do whatever they want.
Pretty much.
Apparently, I don't remember what the last story was, but I know it was some kind of weird animal doing something weird. What's this animal doing? And what is this animal?
This is a baffled semi-truck driver who had to pull over on the side of the road because somebody let him know there was a sheep on the roof of his truck. Or trailer, technically.
Well, yeah.
While he's driving down the highway, there's a sheep standing on it.
Well, are sheep mountain climbers like goats? No.
Yeah. Well,
are they?
Well, some are, but...
Goats are. I guess, well, you always see sheep like in the mountainside, so I guess they're pretty good.
They're agile.
So he must have been pulled over somewhere and the sheep must have just jumped on.
Exactly.
You know, because obviously it didn't climb up the sides or get on the ladder or something. So he must have been close to a ledge or something, and the sheep jumped over onto there. So he's driving down the road, and there's a sheep on top. There is the guy who goes into parades here in Nevada where he has his horse trailer, and he rides his horse on top of the horse trailer during the parade.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing is what it is. But yeah, he literally has his horse trailer. I think there's rails. I'm sure they're going to stop him from doing that, though. That's got to be too dangerous. And it's at parade speed, so it's not fast. But he literally rides the entire parade route, riding his horse while the horse is on top of the horse trailer.
Yeah. Well, technically, he's sitting on his horse while the horse is on the trailer.
No, he's riding it. It actually goes up and back
on the trailer?
The horse moves on the trailer, yeah.
Wow.
The horse just doesn't stand there. Yeah. Pretty amazing.
Well, we're going to go off because we can do this. I like to watch Westerns. I've always enjoyed them.
I thought we were going to segue to the next story about a racehorse, but okay, go ahead.
We can, because we're still going to be talking about horses. One of the things that baffled the hell out of me is how the Cowboys... It's not just cowboys. Some of these actors actually were able to make their horses do phenomenal things, and they were just actors. But back in the day, horses were used for work. They worked hard, and they were able to do things that nowadays, if you did, you get in trouble for they're using a horse and you're endangering the horse. But it's what they did.
Like when they knocked out the horse in Blazing Saddles. Alex Karras knocked out the horse.
They didn't really do that.
Well, they pulled the horse's head back and the horse flopped.
Yes.
Because that's what they did, yeah.
But, the stunt work, when the horses fall off the cliffs and do rollovers with the guy still riding the horse, the Indians get shot and the ponies go down. All these horses are trained to do this stuff. My horse was able, we talk about him on other shows. When you shoot the guns, he wouldn't jump. But one of the things that he would do is he would fake that he was sleeping in the middle of a show if we wanted him to.
Yeah.
That was a simple thing because
That was
I didn't
pretty
have
fun.
the courage to do the other stuff. But Wally, the guy who falls off the roofs and stuff like that, he would also fall off of running horses. And the horse was trained that once the rider falls off and the reins fall, the horse comes to a stop and comes back to the rider. It's really cool. You can train them to do this stuff. Horses are smart. So, but how smart are horses?
Well, they're smart enough to get out of a race
and where would they
run to a ball.
Where would you go if you were thirsty and you were being forced to race and nobody was giving you what you really wanted to drink?
Head to a bar.
That's right, especially in France. If you're in France.
I don't understand. What I don't understand is why this horse thought leaving the racetrack, running across the street, and then into another building was safety. Like maybe his stall or something looked like the bar or something. I don't know.
I'm just thinking the horse was smart enough to realize that there was alcohol on there, and she just wanted.
Oh, you think all horses are like Mighty Bar and they want a beer?
Sure. Well, wine. This is France. They just wanted wine.
I think he was just fleeing down the street, and I think the bar, because in the bars there kind of look like, different themes. I think it probably looked like it stalled. So it probably figured out that's where it was going. Then when it got in there, all the patrons were running for cover, which I think is pretty funny.
Exactly.
And they have video of it, so you guys
do. Everybody's like, it's like it's a horse. If you stand in front of it, it'll actually stop.
So search what? Horse bar France. Horse runs into
French bar.
Isn't that how a joke start? A rabbi, a minister, and a priest walk into a bar, and a horse runs in after him. So
well, here's the cool thing is, everybody says that roundabouts suck, which they basically.
Okay, the roundabouts in the United States suck.
Yes,
and here's why. Roundabouts in Europe
are huge,
are very large. Okay, I went through a roundabout the other day that if you did it just right, you could just go straight through.
Yes.
It was pretty much a size of a bird feeder or a bird bath
yes.
in the center. And I'm like, that's not a roundabout.
No.
You have to have time to get out, like at Parliament and Big Ben, and drive around in the circle. And you got to have time to change lanes and stuff like that. That's when a roundabout works. The things they call roundabouts in the United States are not roundabouts. They're not big enough.
No. We actually had, because as you know, I'm up until January, I was the president of the local chamber of commerce here. And we had a special guest speaker from the Wisconsin DOT, highway, roads, construction, blah, blah, blah guy. He's the engineer. And he was telling me how.
Okay, slow down, Mr. Excited, because it sounded like you said the Wisconsin DOT.
Yes.
Wisconsin
DOT. Department of Transportation.
Not DOT, but the DOT.
The DOT.
DOT. DOT.
Did I just
Department of
create a word?
It sounded like you said DOT. And I'm like, what the?
So,
go ahead.
Anyway, he was originally from one of the countries that uses roundabouts frequently. And he was showing the virtues of roundabouts. And I told him, dude, in your country, your biggest vehicle is 30 feet long. I'm driving a 40-foot long bus, which is still smaller than the 56-foot long buses. And if I go through a roundabout, I'm taking both lanes, not just one. I have no choice. I cannot fit in one lane. And that's dangerous.
Right, especially trucks like tractor trailers trying to get in and get into the first lane and stay in the lane, go around it. First, it takes 2 lanes to make a turn.
Yes.
So it's going to take them 2 lanes of the roundabout to get into it. And by the time they're getting into it, guess what? The roundabout is ending, and they've got to take 2 lanes to get out of it.
Yep. It just absolutely drives me crazy. I realize it's supposed to keep traffic moving versus stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. I understand the theory behind it, but
it has to be the right size.
It does.
It has to be the right size. And if you have a sheep on your truck, the roundabouts are too small.
Exactly.
No, seriously. I mean, all right. So we should move on to our genuine positivity message.
Oh, good idea. And I did not pen this one.
No, Tony Robbins did. I don't know if I like Tony Robbins or not. I can't decide.
Some of his stuff is good. Some of it's eh.
Well, most of his stuff is copied from other people. I think that's the reason I don't like him. There's not a lot of original stuff there. He's just taken other people's work and kind of takes credit for it, which
it's called plagiarizing.
Well, no, I don't think he plagiarized. I don't think I can say allegedly. Yeah. Scott Thomas, sue him, not me. I don't think that's why I don't like. I don't know. It's just like I read all this stuff from Zig Ziglar and stuff like that, and I don't. It just doesn't seem very original to me, knowing that there were other people who said it before Tony Robbins said it.
You think there's a whole lot of new thoughts? Most everything you think of has been thought of before.
Oh no, I have original thoughts all the time.
They're originally you, but you don't think other people have funked them?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. When you listen to Daddy, good things happen. When you don't listen to Daddy, bad things happen. Original thought. I don't think anybody else has ever thought of that. Nobody else is that self-centered. You do things because you understand them. You don't do things because you don't understand them. The reason that you do what you do is because you understand it. You don't go out and you don't do drugs because you don't understand you don't do drugs because you don't understand the value of it. You understand the bad of it, so therefore you don't do it. You don't understand the value. I'm going to do drugs. That's why you and I don't do drugs. We don't understand it. We don't understand why would you do that. We understand all the bad things. Why would you ruin your life? Why would you do this? Why? Other people go, oh, you don't understand, man. You don't understand. Exactly. I don't understand, and that's why I don't do it.
Yes.
So that's the original thought.
I finally figured out where you were going with that. I was like my head was going, ah! Yeah, pretty much. So how about if we actually do a real genuine positivity message?
All right. So Tony Robbins, what's your genuine positivity message?
You see, in life, lots of people know what to do, but few people actually do what they know. Knowing is not enough. You must take action.
Well, okay, so that goes with another original thought of mine. People don't get paid for ideas. People get paid for execution.
Yes. It's not really true, but it is mostly true.
What do you mean?
Some people actually get paid for ideas.
Nope. Only on the execution of that idea they get paid. That idea has to be put down on a patent, therefore they get paid for the patent. That idea actually has to come down to do something and test it, and therefore they get paid for the execution. They don't get paid for the idea.
But if they don't do anything but come up with the idea, then they get paid after other people do the execution.
Einstein did not get paid for the theory of relativity.
No, but he sure did get some really cool stuff.
It was an idea. He didn't get paid for it. Yet the Manhattan Team Project, who created a nuclear bomb, got paid.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Name something else. Let's go. Come on. Name anything. The pet rock. Great idea. Did not get paid for the idea. Got paid for selling a rock.
Okay.
Packaging.
Steve, you're a genius.
I am. I am so smart at everything except for making money.
I know. It just drives me crazy.
The one gap in my knowledge.
One thing I do like about this particular genuine positivity message is he tells you that you can't just come up with ideas. You have to do something about them, right?
Oh, isn't that what I just said?
Well, it's what you've been saying also, yes, but the whole concept here. So what about the guy in Texas who's been filling potholes?
Okay, I love this guy, okay? But here's the funny part. When I interview him, where'd you learn how to do potholes? Well, I learned how to do them on YouTube.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, well, who's going to watch our show and learn how to do something? I mean, we give plenty of gems. We've given business ideas on this show.
Yep.
I want someone to start one of those businesses, at least give us credit for it, and invite us to the grand opening, please.
Sure.
But yeah, so there's a guy in Texas who is filling potholes because it's destroying the roads and destroying the streets. Now,
well, it was hurting his car, so much damage to his and his wife's car. He decided that, what the hell, he has skills, put them to use.
Well, here's the challenge with that. Because the people don't realize this, but if your car gets damaged on the road because of one of those potholes and stuff like that, it's a huge and long process. but you can file a claim, and the road, if the road was not properly maintained, and it caused you to get a flat tire or blowout or something like that,
Right.
the village or the town or the incorporated area, they will reimburse you for your tire.
Yes.
Or the damage to your vehicle.
But it is a pain in the you-know-what to get
a lot of red tape to go through, but it can be done. So because they take that responsibility and that liability on, they can't have this unqualified person fixing the road. So this could be another one of those situations where here's this guy doing this, just like that lady who saved all those cats and dogs from the flood, from the hurricane.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody could get there to administer the medicine, so they arrest her for practicing veterinary skills, or possibly be a vet without a license.
Correct.
So they could get this guy for doing contracting work without being a contractor. I mean, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And that was my question, and they talk about this in the article, when I saw the Domino's Pizza ad. Have you seen the commercial?
You bet.
So Domino's Pizza, says, well, our drivers are really good at avoiding potholes, but maybe you aren't, and we don't want to wreck your pizza. So Domino's is going to go around and fix potholes. But what I found out about that is Domino's hires the professional contractor into town, and it's the towns that don't have enough money to fix the potholes that are allowing them to do that, but they are using a professional contractor.
Correct.
So, yeah, kind of. I don't know if they actually spray paint the Domino's logo over the pothole after it's fixed. That would be funny.
It would be.
Fixed by Domino's. I mean, why not, right? I mean, you got to let us spray paint our logo on your street.
Okay, think about it this way. What's the name of the stadium in town?
Where?
Where are you in Vegas?
Oh, in Vegas? The T-Mobile Arena.
All right. T-Mobile bought that arena so they could put their name on it.
Well, they didn't even buy the arena. Okay.
Oh, that's right. They didn't buy it. They're paying for it.
It's even sadder than that. They are just paying to have their name on it. They have no other relationship with that arena. I think they pay for other stuff too, but they have no other relationship. They have no responsibility to the arena or anything except for paying name.
But how is it that they were able to do that?
They paid money.
No, that's not what I mean. The community, the city, whatever it is, said, hey, we need money. This is a way to make money. These guys are willing to give us money on our building.
Stadiums are different. Stadiums, it's a way to make money. The owner says, hey, let them name it whatever they want.
Yes.
So that's what happened here. The Cardinals they used to play at the University of Phoenix Stadium. However, it is now called the State Farm Arena. State Farm.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Rosemont Horizon. Rosemont Horizon was actually built by the town of Rosemont.
Correct.
Not called that anymore. It's now, I think, the Allstate Arena or something like that.
Yeah, right.
So, they just found a way to make money, and they call it that. Where was it? It was a baseball stadium, and I don't remember which baseball stadium it was. It had a name of the park, and I can't remember. But somebody paid all that money to have their name out. I think it was like Petco Park or something like that. I don't remember what it was now. Somebody make a comment down the bottom. Tell me which park it was. But the announcers refused. Well, they didn't refuse. It wasn't like we're not going to say that. But the announcers were still calling it by the old name. They didn't call it by the new sponsor's name. And the new sponsor was getting pissed off because the announcers were still calling it by the old name. And they did that for like a season.
Right.
And they finally said, look, you guys got to call it by the new name. The people are paying. But this is what we know it as, and that's the name, and then it'll always be that name. I was like, okay, whatever.
That's right.
I thought that was funny. So going a little bit off a tangent, since we're on sports, and we're continuing on sports, so we'll put that in there. Steve goes off on a tangent on sports. I had mentioned hockey in the last episode and how I don't stalk. I do research. But when I was in San Jose, we were riding an elevator down from the third floor, opens up on the second floor, and Doug Wilson walks in. Now, Doug Wilson was a Chicago Blackhawk.
Okay.
And he came on the elevator, and my wife's wearing the Blackhawks jersey, and it wasn't his jersey. But I go, Doug, grab a Sharpie, have him autograph the jersey, because I'm crazy like that.
Yes.
God love my father-in-law. For Christmas, we went down to Florida. They live in Florida. And all my brothers and sisters-in-law went down the week before Christmas. Then we came down the week after Christmas, right? So they were there the week before Christmas, and then we were there Christmas and the week after. Well,
for New Year's.
My father-in-law took them all to a Tampa Bay football game. Very cool, right?
Very cool.
He loves football, so they all got to go. He knows I love hockey, so he got us tickets to a Tampa Bay Lightning game. So the giveaway that night was a hockey puck. Very smart. They weren't giving out the hockey puck before the game. They gave you a ticket, a coupon.
Very smart, yes.
Then after the game, so he didn't throw them all on the ice. There was a bad call. After the game, you went and got the hockey puck. I went and got the hockey puck. A door opens up. Tony and Phil Esposito.
Cool. I know those guys.
Now, they were the owners of the Tampa Bay Lightning at the time. So I get their autograph on the hockey puck. I come running back to my father-in-law. God love him. He didn't even know whether we got good seats. He didn't know. He's like, did I do good? Did I do good? I go, you did awesome. Right? I come running back. I go, look. I got Tony and Phil Esposito's autograph on my hockey puck. And he goes, who's that? And I'm like, dude, you live in Chicago. Come on, man. Come on.
Well, see, you got to remember, I'm not a big hockey fan. I remember those names. I only like Stan.
Well, yeah.
Stan Mikita. Is that right?
Yeah, Stan Mikita. Definitely. I have an autograph
Bobby
picture.
Hull or Bobby Orr.
Bobby Hull. So Bobby Orr, but Bobby Hull, right?
Yeah.
So my brother-in-law was dating a girl who did a sports show in Chicago, and Bobby Hull was doing autographs. So they got me into the show to get Bobby Hull's autograph. So how cool is that? My sister works at a hockey rink, and at that hockey rink, a lot of the colleges play and stuff like that. But Blackhawk players come in there all the time. And Steve Conroy has his Stanley Cup ring. He lets her wear it. She's got pictures. She sent me pictures of the ring, her wearing it, her with Steve Conroy.
That's insanity.
Right? The Stanley Cup was in there. She's got pictures with the Stanley Cup and everything. So, yeah, you talk about being a hockey family. Yeah, we do love hockey. We definitely love hockey.
See, they raise it from fan to fanatic.
Yeah. But again, I'm not crazy. I mean, I don't paint my face. And
not all fanatics are crazy.
I don't have a bad day when my team loses.
Just a couple hours.
Great. No, not even. If it's a good game, it's a good game. You know, I'm from Chicago. I'm used to teams losing.
I know. We talked about that in the previous show.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So with my little rant on hockey, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go down there to What Happened to the World. Go to see Fun Guy the Entertainer Cooks for You. You can connect to all of our stuff there, our Instagram, our Facebook. I've been posting stuff from my little travels on my Facebook and on my Instagram, so you can kind of see the All-State Arena. You can see stuff from the game, from the football game, so go check that out. I went to the Bat Cave. That was a bust. Supposed to be thousands of bats in there. I saw 30 leave. But I want you to live every day, and we'll see you at the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.